53 grade 12 pupils will be writing their outstanding exam paper in Etwatwa in Ekurhuleni this morning. I believe it's their economics paper. Yeah, they couldn't write their exam due to reports of protest action in the area. Gauteng education officials will be visiting the school this morning. Our reporter Ziniko Mhlaba is in Etwatwa and joins us live this morning. Ziniko, great to see you. I suppose the question is, if they are writing their economics paper today in a context where other matrics have already written theirs, how do we ensure the integrity of this exam?
A very good morning to you, Michelle, and that's the question we'll be asking the education spokesperson in Gauteng, Steve Mabona, who's joining us right now. What we understand is that these learners will be sitting in for that paper at about 9 a.m. this morning. So what we understand from the information from the Department of Education is that these 53 learners could not write when everyone was writing because there was a false alarm in regards to a possible protest action that was due to take place, so that was supposedly taking place in the area. So the learners were advised, I beg your pardon, they were advised not to come through to write their exam. So there are many questions that issue is raising, Michelle. One of those is the question you just asked me right now in terms of the security of the paper, because other learners in other areas, especially in many districts here in Gauteng, actually concluded and finished their overall examination on the 7th and the 6th of December. So this paper was supposed to be written in the first week of November, and now it was rescheduled to be written today. So hence why here this morning. So let's ask that question to the spokesperson of the Department of Education, Steve Mabona. I beg your pardon, who's joining us now. Stephen, the question of protecting the paper itself, as we know that other learners completed that, wrote that paper and completed their examination day before yesterday and yesterday. So why are we here? How secure is that paper? And isn't there an advantage to these learners who are writing today?
No, thank you very much. There's no advantage or unfair advantage to the learners, because when the department set these papers, they will probably have 3 or even 4 different papers that they will put aside, just to cater for things like this. I mean, you know that anything can happen. It's not only the reasons of the protest, but you will find other compelling reasons which might occur in an area where the department will then have to probably make a decision or take that decision to say there must be a rewrite of some sort. So we secure papers like money. There's our storage facilities, the way we manage them. It's not only one person that is responsible for that. We do a lot of things to make sure that our papers are secured. Do body searches. We have improved, the CCTV cameras throughout. We've learned, from the past. So we are doing a lot to make sure that the papers are secured.
Okay. Talk to us about how prepared are the learners themselves, psychologically, but also academically, because one will assume that, well, they will want to be enjoying the festive season right now. So how did you make sure that psychologically they are prepared for this day, but also they're given enough time to prepare themselves for this particular day? Later on, maybe in the morning, we'll talk to us about what exactly happened. But for now, how ready are the students?
No, learners are ready. You will understand that they've been writing throughout. Officially, we actually ended the examination yesterday because we had to accommodate those that couldn't write computer applications and information technology. So they would have been assisted. We supported them, provided them with psycho support, and make sure that we continue with our investigation. As you know, that we had actually decided to stop the principal from managing the examination at the school. So that case continues, but then learners will then be afforded space to write. That's why the MEC is coming here, just to wish them well and probably apologize for the inconvenience.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Michelle, one issue I think we'll have to probe later on this morning is that what exactly happened on that day, because the Department of Education is saying there was a false alarm of a protest action. So in terms of verification of such reports coming down or coming from the ground to the Department of Education, which informs the decision to rather postpone or reschedule a possible examination, what grounds, what exactly happened on that day? But that's the question we'll be asking and probing later on this morning. Back to you, Michelle.
Ziniko, live to us there in Etwatwa, in Ekurhuleni, as those matrics, those 53 grade 12 pupils prepared to write their economics paper, and we do wish them well.